Salutations and good morrow everyone, and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. Now I know I said in the last one we'd focus a little bit more on the digital and fantasy versions of the museum, but the zoo stuff came out with a little bit of a spoiler, so I thought I'd go through and check that out before launch day tomorrow. So let's go through, let's hop in and check this guy out. Alright, so this is Silver Bottom Park, where we are going to be going through and taking over and making a sanctuary for wildlife. All right, the wildlife. It's about time the county finally sent someone. I'm Wiggy Silverbottom, and welcome to Silver Bottom Park. I presume you've read my letters. Giles has been posting those, trusty old Giles, but I do like to hear my own voice, so I'll recap. The extraordinary wildlife of far-flung isles is in great trouble. Their environment is under threat, and they're falling sick. At this rate, I'll never see a painted panda up close with my own mustache, and that simply won't do. I offer up my home, one of them, as sanctuary. I'd save these creatures myself, but the county took away my pilot license. That's 7 licenses this year. It's like they don't want me helping at all. But the animals of far-flung isles need my help, and I need your help. See, if you could put old Giles to use, he's around here somewhere. He'll help you, help me, help them. That's the plan. All right, a special member of staff has joined the team. Okay, so he is around here somewhere. If we go right over here, we can go here, and we can go Giles the butler. Here he is. He is out walking around. Look at him, he's so awesome. He's gonna start cleaning things for us. He's a janitor, he's jammy. Alrighty. Okay, so with this new expansion that we have to do a couple of different things. First things first, I'm gonna need to put in a couple of important things. I'm going to start off. I am playing on my campaign mode, so if you guys are wondering what's going on, I'm back in my campaign. That's why I have a whole bunch of stuff unlocked. We're gonna start off with my standard that I like to do here. I'm just going to do a really basic one this time, I think. Going to get the wall in here. You guys know how I'm about thieves. I don't like them. I try to avoid them as much as I possibly can. We are going to go with, let's say, we'll go with the standard security archways to start. I think 2 is good. Help people get in and out. And then I'm going to do myself a wee bit of a staff room. Let's say something like that's right here. Okay. I'm a little upset that that doesn't match up, but it's okay. We're going to put that in right there, that right in right there, this guy up like that. Throw myself in a little bit of a chair, maybe give it a little rotation. There we go. The most important machine in the entire building, the coffee machine. Secondly important, give ourselves a little bit of a snack machine here. Slide you on in right there. Maybe grab myself a little bit of a TV. Turn you something about like that. That looks nice. A nice filing cabinet if I can. There we go. I'm going to move this guy over ever so slightly. And honestly, maybe a little rug and a bin because, well, do we need... Let's throw the bin in right there. And then a rug if I have one. Looks like I don't. Okay. So that is going to have to... Oh, there they are. Okay. Here we go. Sure. But let's go. We're doing wildlife. Let's do a nice green. Right? There we go. All right. A nice staff room has been built. We got that stuff there. Now I'm going to come back over this way. Delete whatever those boxes are. And I'm going to grab a couple of ticket tents. Let's see. Do we want to do the standard or should we go more caveman? This is kind of more adventurous. And I'm feeling like zoo, adventure. So I'm going to go with one there and one there. Except that's not aligned. So let's just go ahead and push that back ever so slightly. Make sure you're in line. Much better. Okay. Then I'm going to do... Let's see here. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to really need much else to get this started. I just need to hire myself a wildlife expert. And we got 3 of them. So we have Amphibia Hog Hedge, Noel Catflap, and Max Lamb. Now, I did really like the Colt of the Lamb game, so we're going to go ahead and hire that guy out. All right. I've learned the hard way that guests and loose animals are a bad combination. Don't ask. If we're going to home wildlife, first we're going to need somewhere for them to go. Terrariums are the perfect enclosure for nature's smaller critters. Giles won't be able to help, but a wildlife expert should be able to knock one together in a workshop. All right, so I'm going to need a terrarium. So terrariums are miniature enclosures that house small animals. Wildlife experts can build them in the workshop. Guests will view terrariums and all the exhibits living inside in a single display. Terrariums can be placed anywhere and decorated like anything else. Every creature needs to live in its natural environment. Select the right biome for your exhibits to keep everyone happy and healthy. Okay, so I need to build a workshop. I'm thinking, I guess we could put a workshop in like back here, I guess. We could put it a little bit further away. Let's go here. Do I have a workshop? I have an analysis room and a workshop. Here we go. And we'll go ahead and, can I slide this in right here? Let's just slide that guy in right there. Like, very good. All right. Nice workshop right there. Can get to work, start project, and we're going to scroll down and find, over here, small terrarium. Gonna go ahead and get that going. All righty. Workshop project unlock small terrarium. Make a small terrarium in the workshop with a wildlife expert and display a small terrarium. That I definitely can do. I have a Roderick bust. I'm going to take this guy. I'm going to put this guy in right about here. I'm going to pause my game. I'm going to hire a security guard. I'm going to go ahead and grab a wonderful little wall poster right there. Very good. I'm going to grab myself a large donation stand, except we're going to turn that guy a nice green color. Actually, let's go with the brown. Yeah, we're going to go with the nice brown color right there. Matches up with those tents that are right there. Alrighty. And then finally, I'm going to click on this guy right here. You're near an info stand. That's good, but we have a little bit more decoration that we have to do. I'm going to come over here, grab my basics, which should be this guy. Grab a couple of torches, a couple wall torches right next to him like that. Maybe a nice little snake guy that's going to go right here. And then another one that's going to go right about here. Okay, what's your buzz sitting at now? I still need a little bit more. That's fine. What else do I have for decoration that we can throw in here? We can do a nice rug underneath it. Do a nice rug underneath it like that. I'm going to pick this guy up and try to set it in the middle there. Very good. And then can I do something behind it? Do I have anything that could go behind? I got a nice clock. We do a nice clock. Did that do it? We're at 90. I should do a little bit more. Let me see. We could do a nice hanging plant. Here, if I did like a nice hanging plant that did something like that, right? Because now it kind of seems like, all right, hanging plants coming in. Maybe like this. Maybe I center them in front of, that's much better. Because now that's kind of, I know it's not central with this, but it's kind of in front of both security doors. I like that. Okay. Very good. Now we have everything we're going to need. We have an exhibit. We have places. We don't have a way for anybody to get in though. So let's go ahead and hire Sally Dork and get Sally Dork to work in the old ticket booth for us so we can get some people coming in the museum. All right. Or Zooseum, should I say. Oh man, that reminds me, I just watched that new Zootopia 2 movie the other day. It wasn't too bad. I think I still prefer the first one, but enough about Zootopia 2. Okay, let's prepare to fast forward here. Let's get this guy built up. It's a very nice glass block you got there. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We're halfway done. Ooh, it's filling with things. All right, it's getting better. We're getting better. It's looking nice. We do love to see it. It's looking great. All right. And 3, 2, 1. Complete. All right. Open up inventory. Take that guy and immediately sell it. No, I'm kidding. Let's go put this guy right over here. I'm feeling we put it in the middle of the room. As I'm sure you remember all too well from my letters, the far-flung isles are in great trouble. The environment is collapsing and the creatures are falling sick with far-flung flu. Before you get out looking for creatures, you best build a wildlife welfare room. It's hardly a sanctuary if we don't help the animals be happy and healthy. Okay. Well, if exhibits arrive in the museum sick with far-flung flu, that is totally me sounding like I'm a Dr. Seuss character at this point. Animals should be treated in a wildlife welfare room before going to the new room. Place new exhibits in the welfare room to cure them from the far-flung flu. All wildlife experts can heal animals, but you can train staff to become more proficient in this task. Once an animal has been treated, the wildlife welfare room will display this icon. Bam! Healthy exhibits are ready to be homed in an enclosure. Alrighty, so we need to build one of these guys really quick. I am seeing any, mini, miny. Let's put it back here. This seems to be where we have some of our staff room kind of things. I'm thinking something like this. Something like this. The holy box. That is a box and a half right there. What else we got? We got an animal desk. Gonna need one of those. We got, treat supplies. Those are important. Full respect to the treat supplies. A nice bin. A nice bin is very important. I also have some, a couple kudos here. So I think that I can get these other things. I'm gonna get the animal medicine cabinet. I'm thinking that we should put that guy maybe right there. A nice animal welfare poster. I'm gonna put that guy down. Maybe one of these other posters. We'll take that guy. I'm thinking that guy can go like right there. And then finally, some supplies. I'm gonna take that. And I think I'm going to put those down right there. All right, so now we're up to tier 4. That looks great. I am enjoying this immensely. I think that this new update looks great. We're going to upgrade that, build that. Look at all of them in there. Anyway, Far-Flung Isles. By my accounts, we now have most of the things a wildlife museum should have. Just no animals, unless you count Giles, which I don't. What? Oh, there's things. Oh, there's things and stuff. Okay, hang on. I didn't realize that there was things and stuff in here. This is important. I'm going to put down one of these right over. Oh, there's a bench over there. Okay. Let's go one here. And one here. There we go. I didn't realize I had museum items here in the middle. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. With that, I should have put that bust in there. But that bus looks great right there. Okay, close that out. All right, head to the Far-Flung Isles and find our first animal guest. The adventure starts here. Ha ha! All right, let's get into it. So we'll go here, start expedition. Far-Flung Isles is this guy right here. Hey, they changed that. They changed the Scorched Earth icon. This guy right here. And wildlife expert. We have a couple of different events that can happen. That sucks. We can find some reptilia and some insecta over here. So we're going to set up an expedition. Autofill that guy in. Yeah, guy. Things are not looking so great for you. Let's do a first aid kit. Always a detailed biodiversity level, 0%. This show how. Ooh, they need to put an S on there. This show how much biodiversity progress will be gained on this expedition. A higher biodiversity level will increase the chances of finding higher quality versions of exhibits. High quality wildlife experts may arrive in rare color variations or unafflicted by far-flung flu. Okay, so it really looks like that there's nothing with my biodiversity level that's going to change anything here. I don't think that that's going to give me anything that much better, but we're going to do it anyway because it's only 14 days. All right, fast forward. Workshop can be upgraded. That's nice. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to put down a nice one of these guys right there, and then a nice one of these guys. We'll say it right there. There's nothing in here quite yet. It doesn't have any decoration or stuff. Let's go over here. Can I grab a rug? Let me see. Can I get a bigger rug? Large marketing square rug or large staff rug. I'm going to do this guy because why not? Oh, that's not nearly big enough. All right. How about this guy? All right. That's not big enough. How about this guy? That's even smaller. Okay. None of these are really what I'm looking for here. I guess we can do one of these like right here and one on the other side. Do I really? Oh, that's not quite central. There it goes. Okay. Do I really need that like that? No, but I'm going to do it anyway. All right. And animals. Think animals, Sim. What do you think of when you're seeing animals? Plants? Columns? Books? Tentacles? Although those are kind of animal things. Space stuff? Do I have any wildlife decorations? Ooh, here we go. A snake statue. Hopefully we'll get a snake and put that in here. If we get the insecta, that's going to be kind of awkward. A snowy fern, a snowy weed, or I could get one of these guys. I think I'm going to get a nice sign here. Give me a sign. Okay, there you go. All right, that is bringing this guy. Choose biome. Jungle, grassland, desert, cave, Arctic. Oh, okay, so we'll have to check that out in a little while. You know what else I'm going to do really quick? I'm going to come over here. I'm going to start another project. We're going to get another one of those flying off if I can. Okay, we just need to wait for this guy to get back home. We're already fast forwarding, so that I think means we're going to need a little bit of a coffee break. That's fun. That's actually a little dog now. That's different. Normally it's not a dog. Normally it's the helicopter, so that's fun. Or maybe it's people. Or is it normally people? I think it might normally be people. Ah, well. Alrighty, you guys know what time it is. It is loot box time! Aha! We did get the snake bite snake. Early adventures of the jungle were falling sick with what appeared to be snake bites. It turned out to be a sneaky snakes in the undergrowth, and so they got their name. Alright, so we need to place this guy right here, and we're going to place him directly into the box. Is that how we do this? Okay. So he goes on the top of the box. I see. All right. He's got the flu. Wildlife expert with qualifications needed in wildlife. Okay. So you, go gadget. Yeah, Sally Doobie Scoo. Yes. Sally Doobie Scoo. That's definitely not a play on for Scooby-Doo. Not even close. Oh my God, that box ate that poor snake. Oh well, stuff happens. Is there more things over here that I'm dumbing and didn't? Oh, there is. Would you look at that? There's memorial bus over here for... Yeah, you do hate to miss out on even more stuff. Let me go ahead and let me grab that guy right there. And we're just going to go ahead and set this guy down right about... Bam. Oh, yeah. Nice money. I hope that I finally have everything in the museum that had the ability to be displayed, now having a donation box on it. I was wondering why I kept seeing those signs. Speaking of seeing some signs, people are hungry and thirsty. I'm going to do myself a really quick flavor here, and I'm just going to go ahead and grab a quick food and drink machine. I'm going to go for the basics here, guys. I'm going to be honest. We're going to go for the super basics. A nice cheesy Grubbins machine and a nice Pulp Nation machine. I think that that's going to do it for those. And then let's do ourselves a good old bin. And bin. And then I'm even going to go grab myself a couple of benches here. Let's see. Wooden corner bench. We could do wood benches. Should we do wood benches? I'm feeling fancy. Let's do wood benches. A nice bench there. A nice bench there. Maybe another one right behind it. Something like that. Get people sitting on either side. And I think that that's going to do it. There we go. We got ourselves a nice little area for some benches. Our snake bite snake has finished their treatment in the wildfire welfare. They have been sent to your inventory. All right, so I have this snake bite snake now. I can grab this guy and I can do this. Look at that, a snake bite snake. I've been bitten a few dozen times, of these in my time. Oh, let me tell you. And there was mostly just one afternoon. I looked at it right state. Ask Isles. But your snake wasn't looking too well themselves, poor chap. Yes. Theirs was a textbook case of far-flung flu. Remember, the animals can be treated for far-flung flu in the welfare room. Okay. Once they're cured, you'll be able to be sent to your inventory, be placed in an enclosure. All right, so drop you in there. You require... Let me look at you here. Choose biome jungle. There we go. Oh, look how much happier he is. Oh, you do love to see it. All right. Unlock some new onesies. Very good. Where you don't have a room yet for that, but have a gift shop with a level 5 decoration rating. Well, tell me less. Let's go here. Do I have one? No, I don't. Gift shop. Time for a big old gift shop. Ready for this? Boom. Big old gift shop. Multiple doors. Multiple checkout counters. Multiple of everything. Let's go with another door. Okay. Grab this door over here. Just give you a little scoot over. Very good. That's looking good. Another checkout counter right here in the middle, right next to that guy. Bam. Okay. We're going to grab another one of these guys. Bam. Okay. We're going to need some poster stands for some wildlife. Okay. We'll do a wildlife poster stand. We're going to do a wildlife onesie stand. What is that? What is that? Raccoon gear? Zebra gear? Zebra gear. Zebra. Okay. Okay, we're going to grab this guy. Grab ourselves a little wildlife plushie stand. Looks to be a fox? Z-fox? Z-bear? Not sure. And then I'm going to need some toys. In fact, I'm going to go toys and toys. We're going to get down 2 of those right there, just like that. I'm going to go for a bookshelf. Nice wildlife bookshelf here. See if I can slide that guy in right there. And then I'm just going to add in a couple balloon stands because I do like these balloon stands. Those are a mod that I added in, but I still get a kick out of it. We're at level 4. We're going to need some more stuff. Now we have some posters here. We got a wildlife poster, so I'm going to grab that guy. I'm going to put that down right there. I'm going to scroll down. I got myself a nice space poster. Why space? Not sure, but we're going to put it in anyway right there. Then we're going to scroll down here again. We're going to grab the marine life poster. We're going to put that guy in right here. You guys ever seen whenever you go into like a gift shop and stuff, they always have pictures right behind the checkout counter? It's kind of my thought here with this. Do that guy. And then finally, prehistory. Sure. We'll put down the prehistory guy right about there. Okay. Very good. Yes, sell your one invalid item. There we go. Level 5. No one was expecting as... No one as excited as I am about the snake in a box. I've got goosebumps just looking at it. But we must help all the animals from conveniently small to inconceivably large. Or inconveniently large, whatever one you prefer. But besides, a wildlife museum needs something with a little bit more bite. Build a habitat room to house larger creatures from the far-flung isles. Let's show the guests something bigger and more life-threateningly brilliant. Okay. So let's do this. I need to go ahead and make some bigger stuff. Look at that dude. Horses that differ. Okay, so habitat rooms are enclosures that home large animals. Wildlife experts will restock food and clean animal waste. Yay! As part of their working routine. Every creature needs to live in its natural environment. Like terrariums, habitat rooms can be set to a variety of different biomes. As well as biome requirements, wildlife exhibits may have environmental preferences. Light decoration will please animals that like open environments, but animals with a dense preference want lots of decorations. Okie dokie. So we're going to need to come over here. We're going to come over here. I need to display a habitat with a dense jungle biome. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to scroll down, grab habitat. I'm going to put it back here because everything else is kind of busy over there. I'm going to put this doorway right there. I'm going to put a meat food dispenser in right about there. I'm going to complete this room. Yes. Click on you. Dense. Choose biome. Jungle. And I'm going to... How do I... Animals may prefer certain decorations, so I need to actually decorate it myself. I see. Jungle. Very nice. Okay. I do like a stump. I am also a big fan of a tropical boulder, so I'm going to get some boulders because I like them boulders. I also like sunfire ferns. I don't know why, but I do. We're going to put that guy in, that guy, and that guy, and that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy. Because we need lots. It needs to be dense. You know what I mean? It needs to be dense. So we need to just have lots and lots of stuff. Okay. Also some trees. We also do need a couple trees. We're going to put in a couple. It's got sparse decoration right now. Okay. We got medium decoration. I'm going to get another one of these ferns because I do like that. Some more tropical ferns, if I may. A good old rock. A nice, another good old rock. The dense is now there. I'm going to put in one more tree, and that looks good. Bam! Looks decent. I feel like that could be a little bit more organized. We'll have to do something about that in the future, but for now, it looks okay. I'm going to take this small terrarium that I have, and I'm just going to set that guy right there. I'm going to come over here, click on this, start up an expedition, and we have to go over here now. We have to unlock this. Unlocking this will allow me to go get a couple of other things, some aves or some reptilia. And then over here, we're going to get some stuff. DLC required, Zooseum. I see, says me. All right, autofill in you. Very good. Fireflies, increases biodiversity. Oh. Well, let's go ahead and get ourselves a first aid kit. We're going to do detailed. We're going to send them off for 30 days. We'll see you in a month. It'll be good. A complete expedition to Far-Flung Jungle. Cure an animal from Far-Flung Jungle. Display a habitat with 10 buzz. Okay. I'm sorry. Decorations all there. We have no buzz at the well, I mean, it technically has 0 buzz, but it's got decoration buzz. All right. Off to waiting. All right, guess what, guys? It is loot box time. All right, so let's open up this crate, see what we got, and we got ourselves a carnivulture. Okay, likes dense jungle. Okay, so we're gonna place this exhibit. This poor little dude needs to come over here and get healed up. So we're gonna send him off for some healing. And while we're sending him off for some healing, I thought about another room we might want to put in, guys, and that would be a bathroom. We definitely don't have one of those yet, and it might just be important. So let's go ahead and get in a couple of toilets. I'm gonna throw in a nice sink because wash your hands, you filthy animals. And then we're gonna go through and put in a nice hand sani, and then also some hand dryers. Those are important. There we go. A sign that literally tells people to wash their hands and don't fall into the toilets. And that will do. All right, very good. Now we have a nice bathroom. People can take a pee because you can see they want to pee and they could not. Also, another staff. Let's get you hired. Blake Tornado. There you go. Work at that ticket booth. Get people happy and in here. Also, this carnivulture is ready to be placed. Here you go, little buddy. Go. I unlocked the Silverback Swamp. We'll get there in a little while. But look at this guy. He's in here. He's hanging out. All right. 1, carnivulture is fun, but 2 is a party. No, really. That's the word of it. Isn't it marvelous? I happen to know that there's one up for adoption at the Department of Wildlife. Since they took all my licenses, looking at that adoption list is all I do around here. All right, so offering sanctuary, I can go to the adoption menu and I can get additional creatures. To adopt animals, you need to redeem sanctuary points. You'll receive sanctuary points from the Department of Wildlife for releasing wildlife exhibits back to the wild. Okay, so now I can go through right over here. I can adopt this guy right here. I have 80 wildlife points. I can also get a snake that's sick, but we're going to hire this guy. I have 150 right now. Get this guy. Put you in right there. Guests won't enjoy seeing sickly exhibits on display, but they'll particularly enjoy seeing happy, healthy animals. Give our habitat wildlife a boost with additional items. Satisfy an animal's buzz bonuses to increase its buzz and amaze our guests. I'm sure the tropical carnivulture would enjoy Sprinkler. Give it a try. So they would like a Sprinkler, would they? Okay, wants a Sprinkler. Workshop item. Wants shrubbery habitat. Okay, so we will have to do that, but we will have to do that in the next one, guys. There's still so much more with this update, and I know that you guys are excited about seeing us build these wonderful zoo exhibits. We have some carnivultures, we have more snakes that we can get, and we have some insecta that we can go and do as well. So while I'm giving my intro, we're going to come right over here, guys. We're going to set up another little expedition here, but thank you, everybody, so much for watching this one. If you guys like this one, make sure you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe today and leave me a comment down below. And as always, I'll see all of you guys in the next one.